time on our speedboats.
Let's go.
Always get the most time possible.
We're all the way down here, guys. All the way down.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name's Max.
Hello, Max.
This is Robbie. Say hello to Robbie.
Hello, Whoopi.
We've got Simon over here.
Hi, Simon.
Ready for your trip on one of our speedboats. So, first thing first, we'll get some life jackets on. So how we do this, I'm going to show you how to put it on and we'll help each other out. So there's a black bit at the top of the life jacket and it goes on like you put it on a waistcoat. There's a buckle on here, one's got a big window that you can pass your finger through, and then one's got a big bit of fabric in the middle that blocks your finger. You turn that on the side, it goes through the window, and then locks into place. Yeah, okay. It's a bit of an IQ test that. Next step, big long tail between your legs. Doesn't need to be wedgy, that's alright, it's alright. But if you can get your knee through it, that's fine. And how we tighten everything up, how you tighten everything up, on the back there's this big thick bit of fabric with white in the centre.
Behind you there.
Hello, Andy. Andy.
He is in control of the boat. Be on your best behaviour, okay? He can make you walk the plank whenever he wants. Great stuff. Woo! No seatbelts on this trip. But just before World War I, MI6 was placed inside of there. It was meant to be a secret at first. You weren't supposed to know where it was. Yeah. The people who worked there kept going to the pub afterwards, getting drunk and telling everyone what they were doing at MI6. You should look it up. It's ridiculous. We were very bad at keeping secrets. We're going to pass underneath this bridge next. You'll notice, like I say, lots of people walking across the bridge. If they don't wave at you, don't worry, they're just the British people. British people are quite rude. At the end of the bridge over on this side of the river, in the distance, you'll see a stone spike sticking out of the ground. You see that?
Yeah.
That's called Cleopatra's Needle. It's from Egypt.
Ah.
It's over 4,000 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the oldest things that we have in London.
Obelisk.
Yes, it's an obelisk, exactly right. It was a gift from Egypt to us. We actually didn't steal it, which is a first, isn't it?
Yeah.
The reason why they gifted it to us was to stop us from stealing. That's true. We didn't stop. Behind it, you've got the building with the clock on top right there. That's the biggest clock in London.
Huh?
It's bigger than Big Ben. Yeah. It's owned by Shell, the oil company.
Really?
They decided to call it Big Benzene. And then the building next to it with the flag in the middle, the green roof, that's the Savoy Hotel. Do you guys know about the Savoy Hotel?
Yeah.
Famous for being very expensive. There's one strip of bacon in there that costs £30 for a strip of bacon.
What kind of bacon is that?
Good, I hope. This next building over here, this of course is my house.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You have a lot of houses here.
Yeah, we do pretty well for being on a tour guide on a speedboat. It's all those tips, you see.
It's all those
This was built for one man. This is called Somerset House. It was built for the Duke of Somerset. Yeah. He was the nephew to the king, so he had a lot of money. All those archways at the bottom of the building, they used to be separate entrances just for boats. So you can take a boat inside of the building. But nowadays you can see we've put a road in front of it, so we've lost that. In the distance over here, you'll see a big white ship coming up.
Yeah.
It's called the HQS Wellington. It's a warship. Just here. This was used during World War I. It's not meant to look like a warship though, because it was owned by the Royal Navy. But all those windows on the side of the ship there, they can be removed to put guns through them and turn it into a battleship. These days you can have your wedding photos taken on it. Not quite sure why, but if you want your wedding photos on a battleship,
Why not?
why not, eh? Why not?
Why not?
Over here you can see Thames Beach, just down there. You might be able to agree with me in saying it's a 1-star beach out of 5. Doesn't look great. It's mostly just rocks, to be honest. The tide changes every couple of hours. So right now the tide is going out towards the sea. That's why it's quite rocky, because it's recently just turned around. Yeah, so it's heading back out. And because of that, it's revealed the beach to us. Yeah, in a couple of hours' time, this beach will disappear again. But whenever the tide is low like this, you can actually find things that have washed up on the shore that can date back, yeah, lots of things that you can find and you can sell it. And one person made £100,000 just walking up and down the beach here and seeing what washed up on the shoreline. You'll notice the weather has turned quite British, yeah, windy and damp.
Yeah.
I can only apologise for that. We wanted to give you the most authentic experience of being in London, and this is what it's like.
Very authentic.
Well done for being very prepared with your hoodie on. You look like a turtle that's gone into their shell. This building here, it's an apartment building. It's got a very strange nickname. They nicknamed it the Kardashian.
Wow.
Not quite sure why.
Maybe it was from the Kardashian.
Yeah, that's right. If anyone has £60 million, you can buy the apartment at the top of the building, because that's how much it costs. That's
60 million.
There's a swimming pool right at the very top that you'd get with it. So it's not just an apartment. It's pretty cool. Over here you'll see the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral coming up. There it is. I don't know if you guys have been to St. Paul's Cathedral yet.
Yeah, we were there yesterday.
Oh, were you? So you learned about it. It was Christopher Wren that designed it, yeah. It was the tallest of its kind when it was first built. Yeah. Nowadays it's about the third tallest. You'll notice all the buildings around it are quite short.
Yeah.
That's because we're pretty insecure about it not being the tallest anymore, so just pretend that it's the tallest one, okay? Just make it seem bigger. Over on this side of the river you can see the Tate Modern just over there. That's of course one of the world's largest modern art galleries. It's free to enter as well. Can you imagine how nice and warm and not windy it is in there? Oh.
Let's go there.
Yes, if you want to go and stare at some art and pretend to understand what it means, you can head inside there. There was a story about a man who dropped his glasses when walking around there. When he came back later to get them, the crowd had gathered around them because they thought it was an art exhibit. So if you want that level of sophistication, head over to the table. Down here you can see the Shakespeare's Globe right there. If you want to sit through 3 hours of tragic Shakespeare, by choice.
There you go.
You're not doing it like being punished, you can do it by choice. That's not the original Globe Theatre though, this one was built in the 90s by an American director. The original Globe Theatre sat closer to where those tall buildings are down there. So down there, that's where London first started. It used to be called Londinium. When the Romans first arrived here, they decided to start building London from just over there. Yeah. And that's where the wealthy lived. Going to the theatre was considered something for the poor to do, not for the wealthy. So for the Globe Theatre, they told it to move, and they picked it up and moved it across the river over to where this construction site is, over here. See where this wall is and that big crane? Yeah. Eventually things changed, and the king decided to come to the theatre to watch a play, and in order to try and impress him, they decided to fire a real cannon on stage as part of the show. As you can imagine, it brought the house down, because it burnt down the whole theatre. This pub here, that's where Shakespeare used to drink, that one with the red windows on it. It's called the Anchor. Very famous pub. Shakespeare drank there, and Charles Dickens drank there as well. Over here you'll see some windows coming up. That's a sauna in there, so feel free to wave at any of the half-naked people lying in the sauna if you wish. Don't know why they're hanging out there, but they do. And then over here you can see the financial district of London.
Yeah.
This is of course where London first started, as I said. There you go, you got the fire rescue speeding past as well. Just so you know, we go faster than that. Yeah. This isn't our top speed, okay? We're going to go a little bit faster. All those buildings there, of course, make a lot of money for us these days. It's the centre of London. We'll get a better look at them in a second. This is just the start, guys.
It's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning. This is London Bridge. You can see it's written on the bridge right there, just in case you didn't know. It's because the bridge looks so boring to look at that we had to write the name of the bridge so that you knew it was important. London Bridge was the first bridge ever to cross the Thames. Yeah. The first one was built in the year 1200.
So this is the one that's falling down.
That's right, yeah, from the story that it's falling down. But you know what? It never actually did. That's a lie. Yeah. No, London Bridge never fell down. So just believe me when I say that. This building here with all the windows on it on the shoreline, that's where Instagram is based. See that one there, the blue one with all the windows on it?
Ah, it's IG Headquarters.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're addicted to Instagram, I'll burn that building down for you. Set you free, okay? That building there with the white crane on top, that's called the Sky Garden. You can go there for free, all the way to the top. Get a great view of London. And then over here you can see this lovely warship that we're about to pass by. This is called the Belfast. It's a warship from the Second World War. You can see those massive turrets on it right there. When these cannons fired for the first time, they were so powerful that they broke all the toilets on the ship. I've really done my research. I know the best facts for you.
Only the toilets.
I know everything about toilets. This ship here is called the Green Pioneer. It arrived just this morning. The reason why it's docked here, as you can see, is because the Belfast is so big and heavy. It's a really good anchor. And so it's docked here, presumably so that you can get refueled, put more food on the boat, stuff like that. But it's a museum, so you can head on board there and learn how it was used back in the day. Our last stop on the tour is just over here. This is the Tower of London, the famous prison for misbehaving children. So if you have any, just throw it. You can hear them. They're all apologising for being rude. You can see where it says entry to the Traitor's Gate. See where there's some water coming out? That's where the prisoners used to get taken via boat inside of the prison. It's the reason why this bridge behind me is called Tower Bridge. And I apologise if I'm blocking everyone's view of the bridge. Yeah, you'll get a better look at it when we're on our way back, so make sure you stay sat down. When we're coming back, you'll get a better opportunity to have a look at it.
I see.
Tower Bridge was built in 1890. Yeah. And it opens up to let larger ships through, as I'm sure you know. In the 1940s, there was a bus driver that was driving across, and as he got to the middle, it started to open. And instead of stopping or reversing, he jumped the gap as it was opening, like jumping over a ramp. Yeah? He landed on the other side completely fine, everyone was safe, but he ended up being paid £10 for saving everyone's lives, and then was fired for putting them in danger in the first place. And now he's driving our speedboat. He's not. Right, we've wrapped up the tour nicely. Well done for making it through. Should we go for a speedboat ride now?
No.
Now! You say no.
Now!
No.
Now! No, do you have any seatbelts on? There's no seatbelt.
There's no seat.
We've got 3 simple rules of being on a speedboat. Rule number 1, stay seated at all times. Rule number 2, keep your life jackets on at all times. And rule number 3, you must have fun. Okay? It's illegal to not have fun on a speedboat. Throw your hands up in the air, wave around like you just don't care, or stick your hands in your pockets because it's cold. That's fine as well. If anyone has any problems during the trip, raise a closed fist in the air like this, so it's easy to see, and then turn around and look at me and Andy, and we'll slow down and make sure you're okay. Alright?
Alright.
So, we're going to head down this way. When you see some police boats, that's when you know we're about to start having fun. When the music starts, the fun starts. Have a nice time out there, guys. Thanks for listening, and I will see you all later with some shampoo and some conditioner. Okay? See you guys in a bit. Thanks, guys. Westminster Palace, home of the government.
I know, look.
Home of the Houses of Parliament. You got those shades there? There you go. Very serious building here. Feel free to wave at the police officers on the shoreline there. Sometimes they wave back, but we do wave at them every hour. So they get a bit tired of it. Whenever they wave at us, they let go of their machine guns to do it. Makes us feel calm. This version of Westminster Palace was built in 1870. Yeah. Used to be built of wood, but it burned down many times, so they rebuilt it out of stone. You can see some tents here. Those tents are hiding pubs or bars, yes?
Really?
Yes, there's 8 pubs inside there, or 6 restaurants as well. Alternatively, there's only 1 gym, so you get a sense of what they prefer doing with their time, which, to be fair, is exactly what I prefer doing with my time as well. Lots of beer and food. As we round the corner here, you can see in the distance down there, that's Lambeth Bridge down there. You can see the middle archway just there. The building behind it is MI6. You know about MI6?
Yes.
Present in the James Bond
It's
films.
our headquarters.
That's exactly right, yes. Alright, at the end of the bridge there, you can see a building with a little white tower at the top of it, that yellow roof, that's MI5. Got MI5 and MI6. It's real gold, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. If you're wondering, oh yes, it's real. Yeah. Do you want to go up there afterwards with a pickaxe?
No kidding.
Take some with you when you go home.
We can go home after that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can go wherever you want, really. Where do you want home?
Ambulance! Ayan na! Ang speedboat, napaka-speedy! Ay, nako! Ay! Gulo ng buhok ko! Let's go for another one!
Let's do it right now. If anyone would like a photo with Tower Bridge in the background, I could be your photographer. Just pass me your camera.
Okay,
60
good.
pounds.
Each that turns and each spell that we cast, the journey of Harry forever will last. In a cupboard.
He's in the government. Real gold is cheaper to clean than fake gold. And that's the excuse they use to put it on Big Ben right there. So if you've ever wondered where all the other gold's gone from all the other countries in the world, there it is.
Ah, yeah.
We're just keeping it safe for everyone. As you pass back underneath Westminster Bridge over here, you're going to see this big white building. We've been inside here before. This is called County Hall. Lots of fun things to do in there. This used to be a second government. So we used to have two governments, one for the whole country and one for just the city of London. Do you guys know the name Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was our Prime Minister in the 1980s.
Yeah.
One thing you might not know about Margaret Thatcher is that she was a huge fan of Shrek. Huge, yeah. She got rid of the second government and she put Shrek's Adventure there instead. 100% true fact right there.
Right there.
You don't need to check that.
Is that why it's green?
Yeah, that's right. That's why it's green. Have you guys been on the London Eye today?
No.
No, today? Have you been on the tour? No?
Tour with him.
Whoa! We have people swimming alongside the boat with water guns and they're just going to squirt you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm
Big
getting
shots,
wet.
get some good photos in. The London Eye was built. You've stolen my joke. I was going to ask you guys to put on your seatbelts. There aren't any there. Alright, like I say, what we're going to do, we're going to head out towards Westminster Palace down here. And then we're going to follow your other friends down there. And we're going to give you guys a nice guided tour on the way to Tower Bridge. When we get to Tower Bridge, should we go for a speedboat ride?
No.
Just go for a nice glass of tea.
Yeah.
Where are you guys coming from?
Philippines.
Philippines! All of you coming from the Philippines.
Right.
Oh, very nice. Is it anyone's first time in London?
Yes.
Pretty much everyone. Oh my gosh. This is my house.
Aha.
Very important that you know that.
Such a big house there.
It's big indeed. If you have any questions about any of the buildings you see, let me know. And as you go underneath all these bridges, you'll see loads of people crossing them. Give them a nice big smiley wave whenever you go underneath the bridge, or stick your tongue out at them. That'll be great advertising, okay? Much appreciated. We're in a very expensive part of London right now. This building here with all the chimneys on it, that costs £250 million to build it, okay? And of course, next to it, we have Small Bob. There it is.
The small Bob.
Small Bob. It's not so small. So this building here is meant to be bulletproof, earthquake-proof, and bomb-proof.
All of it?
Yes,
This
but the
one?
day that it opened, it flooded, so it's not waterproof. They tried their best. Here we are, first up on the tour, Big Ben! And Westminster Palace. As I'm sure you all know, Big Ben.
There are only 2, 4, 6, 8. Only 8 of us. Oh, here are more people coming.
Colors start to sing. Gentle
Come down.
breezes whisper. Joy the season brings.
Petals dancing softly under skies so blue. Nature's heart is blue.
Dalawa.
Every shade
Dito tayo sa harap.
a hue.
Ay, may spill
Oh,
kit.
springtime, you're a
May
dream.
spill dito.
Life's a vibrant, flowing stream.
Are
Every
you ready?
flower, every tree sings a song of harmony. Oh, springtime, you're a dream.
Not meant to be scary, this is fun.
I hope so.
Every flower, every tree
Welcome everybody, you're on the Speedboat.
song of
Yay!
harmony.
Is it like a roller coaster?
As you can see, your guide is going to the pub now. Great for you lot. We'll try and break even for around 50% back. So, we're going to be heading over to the second. Just need to ask anyone suffering with any heart conditions or back
Laughter
conditions we need to know
fills
about.
the
We all have it.
Hey, you all have it. That's fun. Anyone here suffering from pregnancy?
Love is everywhere.
I am pregnant.
With each new beginning,
I look pregnant.
the promise of the
Well, welcome
day.
on board, guys. It's nice to have you all. My name is Robbie. Hello.
Sweet awakening.
I'm going to be a tour
Let
guide
our
today. I'm going to point to buildings and tell you about them.
spirits
Cool, guys.
Oh, springtime, you're a dream.
It's a bit slow for this.
Stream. Every flower, every tree sings a song of harmony. Oh, springtime, you're a dream. Life's a vibrant, flowing stream.
Ako nakabidyo.
Every flower,